Renri Maiko. Her first photo book was a #1 bestseller. She's a super popular model who stars in movies and dramas. I fell in love at first sight with her on the cover of a fashion magazine at the bookstore 5 years ago. Since then, I've been a huge fan of hers. I'm so glad I got Renri's photo book. I can't wait to go home and read it. Wait, what? Why is this person sitting here like this? Could she be feeling unwell? Her stomach's growling. I can tell she's embarrassed. I shouldn't embarrass her. Are you okay?
Huh? I haven't eaten in a while. I can't move.
What does she mean she hasn't eaten? Oh, she's hungry. For now? Oh, got it! Just wait a moment.
Huh?
Sorry for the wait. Here you go.
Is that okay?
Yes. And are you alright? If something's wrong, you should go to the police.
No, it's not like that. I can't explain, but thank you.
I'm worried. But there's nothing more I can do, right? If something happens, there's a police station just around the corner to the right.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Well, I'll be going then. That person earlier kept hiding her face. Honestly, it's suspicious. But I still feel uneasy leaving them alone. Maybe I'll check on them again later. Hey, cute one over there. Huh? Are you talking to me? Yeah, you. You're really cute. Wanna hang out? Sorry. I'm in a hurry. Don't say that. Just for a bit. Come on! This is troubling. What should I do? This person is persistent.
Come over here.
Huh? You're the person from earlier!
Run!
Hey, wait up! Wait, you're Renri?
Just keep running for now.
Okay, but what? Unbelievable! The woman sitting on the roadside was the super popular model!
We managed to get away.
Thank you for helping me. But why are you here?
Well... Sorry, can we talk while eating?
Yes, sorry.
No, I'm just really hungry. Food tastes good when you're hungry.
Here, have some tea too.
Thanks! It's delicious.
So, why were you sitting on the roadside?
Well, actually, I was running away.
Running away?
Yeah, I'm grateful to have become a model and gained popularity, but I've been so busy, with no proper breaks for years. I couldn't go home and I barely ate. I finally hit my limit. So I hurriedly ran away from my agency. Didn't even have time to grab a wallet or phone.
So, I'm really grateful.
Sorry for bringing up such a dark topic.
No, I asked, so,
Thanks for caring. It feels good to finally talk about it.
She was always smiling in commercials and photo shoots, but I had no idea she was going through such a tough time.
This bento is really delicious. Tastes like freedom.
I want to help her, but I don't know what I can do. What should I do next?
That was delicious. So, there's something I want to ask.
Sure, what is it?
I'm really sorry to ask, but could I stay at your place for a while?
Huh?
I know it's a lot to ask. I just don't want to go back to the agency right now. I'll definitely repay you later and cover expenses. I have nowhere else to stay tonight, so please.
I can't do that. I live alone, and you're a super popular model.
Please, can't you find another way? This isn't something I can ask anyone else, especially another woman.
You've got the wrong idea.
Huh?
I'm a guy.
What?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. Despite how I look, I'm actually a guy.
I get it's annoying, but you don't have to lie like that.
It's not a lie, it's true.
Come on, you obviously look like a beautiful woman, and you were just hit on earlier.
Try touching me.
Huh?
What are you looking at? I'm asking you to touch my chest.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry about that. It's true, you don't have a chest.
Do you understand now? It's ticklish.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm really sorry. I can't stay at your place.
Yeah, I get it now. But knowing that, could I still stay at your place?
Why not?
I feel like you'll be okay, and you're really kind.
Please, don't be fooled by appearances. It's absolutely not possible. A few minutes later, despite my resistance, I ended up letting her into my house.
Sorry to intrude. Wow, it's a beautiful room.
Thanks.
But are you really a woman after all?
I'm a guy.
Sorry to ask suddenly, but can I use your bath?
Sure, go ahead.
Would you like to join me?
No way! What are you saying?
Just kidding.
After she got out of the bath, I prepared pajamas for her.
So cute.
It fits you perfectly. Looks really good on you.
Why do you have such cute pajamas? I guess you...
They're pajamas for when my sister stays over.
Sorry, can I sleep in the bed?
Sure, are you okay? You seem a bit out of it.
Yeah, actually, I'm at my limit already. Oh!
Careful!
Sorry, I'll move soon.
Okay.
And sorry, I believe you're a guy now.
Please, just ignore it.
The bed feels so good after so long.
You must be really tired.
Yeah, I often sleep in cars during travel or while waiting for shoots.
You've been through a lot, haven't you? She's asleep. Good night. What should I do now? I never imagined I'd end up like this with my idol, Renri. She seems to be in a tough situation, so I want to help. For now, she looks tired, so I'll let her rest.
Huh? Smells good.
Oh, are you awake?
Are you making dinner by any chance?
Yep, I'll be ready soon. Just hold on a bit. What's up?
You seem like a young wife.
Huh? No way!
Or a married woman?
I'm not married either. Let's dig in then.
This looks surprisingly delicious.
Thank you. I really enjoy cooking.
You're quite good at being feminine, huh? Wow, this is delicious. So good.
I'm glad you like it so much. If it suits your taste, that makes me happy.
It's really delicious. This is the best thing I've ever had. Especially this tamagoyaki. It's amazing.
Thank you. Glad you like the tamagoyaki.
Yeah, I love it. Mom, seconds, please.
I'm not your mom, but here you go.
I'm so happy to eat such delicious food.
If this kind of happiness is enough, I'll give it to you anytime.
Oh, right. I haven't properly asked your name yet.
Oh, that's true. I'm Makoto Shindo. Nice to meet you.
Makoto. Mako-chan!
Huh?
Can I call you Mako-chan?
Why?
You just seem like a Mako-chan. Plus, you're cute, and the nickname fits you perfectly.
I keep telling you I'm a guy.
Thank you. I'm glad I met you. Mako-chan, you're cute, kind, a good cook, warm, and cute.
You said cute twice.
Sorry, Mako-chan. I promise I'll leave in a few days, so please let me stay until then.
All right. Stay as long as you like. Just please stop crying.
Thank you.
It's no problem. And so, I ended up letting the model I admired stay at my house for a while. After that, she spent her time lounging around my place. She slept whenever she wanted, ate whatever she wanted, read manga, and watched TV. For me, it was just normal time. Time I felt I should be spending studying instead. But for her, it seemed like these moments were precious. She looked so happy and confident, embracing that time. You look much better recently.
Yeah, I think so too. This place is like heaven. 3 meals a day, lounging around, and a kind mom.
I'm not your mom, but I'm glad I can help you.
More than anything, I enjoy being with you.
Really? I can't believe my idol is saying something like that to me. No, she just sees me as a motherly figure, so I shouldn't get the wrong idea. At first, I was nervous around the popular model, but now we've become quite comfortable with each other.
Mako-chan, let me help with the dishes.
You can relax.
I've been getting taken care of all the time, so let me help you a little bit.
Thank you, but I'm almost done.
Oh, you said you're out of eggs, right? I'll go buy some.
Wait, are you sure it's okay for you to go out?
I'll disguise myself and it'll be for a short while. I just want to help you somehow.
All right, please be careful. I'm glad to see her smiling more lately. I can't help her with her agency issues, but I want her to relax while she's here. As far as I can see from the internet and social media, her disappearance hasn't become public yet. Maybe the agency is hiding information about her.
Mako-chan, help!
Huh? What's going on?
Renri, please wait.
Huh? Who are you?
Sorry for the sudden intrusion. I'm her manager, Kashiwagi.
Wait, you're her manager?
I finally found her. We've been so worried. Please come back to the agency right now.
Please, calm down.
By the way, who are you? A friend of Renri's?
This person is my mom.
What?
Please, don't make things more complicated. Let's all calm down and talk. Here, have some tea.
Thank you. It's delicious.
Isn't it? Mako-chan is good at cooking too.
I see.
I was worried when I heard she ran away, but seeing you two get along well puts me at ease. I'm just an outsider, so I shouldn't interfere, but she seems really exhausted. She said she's been at her limit for years and finally ran away.
Yeah, I understand that too, but her personality is incredible and our agency relies heavily on her. As her manager, I have to follow the company's orders. But letting her reach the point of running away means that I failed as a manager. I'm sorry, Renri.
Kashiwagi. I'm the one who should apologize. I ran away without thinking about your position. It must have been tough after I left, right?
Renri.
I'm sorry. I'll return to the agency.
Really?
But in return, can I stay here for just one more night?
All right, I'll explain everything to the agency. Thank you, Mako.
Huh? I didn't do anything.
She's safe thanks to you taking care of her. I'm glad she has a friend like you. It would have been a big problem if she stayed at a guy's house.
Yeah, right.
By the way, you're very beautiful. Are you interested in modeling? If you'd like, our agency.
I'm not interested. Don't laugh!
Sorry, it's just...
Is something wrong?
No, it's fine. With Mako-chan, I feel safe.
Right. I'll come pick you up again tomorrow, so I'll be going now.
Don't laugh!
Sorry, I couldn't help it. You really are beautiful. Let's do modeling together.
No way. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, thanks to you, I've been able to refresh these past few days. I can't keep causing trouble for the agency, so I'll go back properly tomorrow. So for our last dinner tonight, I really want to eat your super delicious cooking.
Got it. I'll put my heart into it and make something special.
All right.
Then I made her a delicious meal, just as she wanted.
Your tamagoyaki really is the best in the world.
I'm glad you liked it.
This is so good.
Renri?
Sorry, I just thought this might be the last time with you. I achieved my dream of becoming a model I admired, but I got so busy every day and ended up running away. I know, I'm weird. It's a luxury problem, right? But it was tough. But these past few days have been really fun. Mako-chan, thank you so much.
I wonder if it's really okay to let her go like this. But there's nothing I can do. No, that's not right. I've seen it these past few days. Her happy smile. Renri, how about we continue living together like this?
Huh?
I'll cook, do the laundry, anything. just so you can keep modeling with a smile.
Is that okay?
Once I've gotten this involved with you, I can't just leave you alone. I want to support you.
Mako-chan! Thank you, Mako-chan! I love you so much!
Please, don't hug me out of the blue!
I really want to be with you forever.
Okay, I get it, so please let go. The next day, she and I talked to the manager. Then we went to her agency and had a straight talk with the president. As a result, the president apologized for pushing her too hard. He promised to schedule her work in a way that wouldn't strain her anymore. I'm surprised things went so smoothly. Afterwards, with her life improving, she became remarkably lively and even more attractive. And so, she became an even more popular model.
Mako-chan, look! I've been chosen as the cover model again!
That's amazing!
But you're amazing too, you know. The response to the magazine you were in last time was incredible. Who's that beauty, they all said.
I only did it because they insisted it would help you out. Just a one-time promise.
You should be a model.
I won't do it.
Okay, got it. But I'm hungry. I'll cook something now, so hang on. Okay, and seriously, I'm glad I met you. Every day I get to eat delicious food and sleep in a comfy bed. Work is still busy, but I'm okay now because you support me.
It wasn't just work that was tough. You had problems with meals and life, too.
It was tough because of the busy schedule, but now that you're here, everything is fine.
I promise I'll do my best to support you as much as I can.
Hey, Mako-chan. Why are you putting in so much effort for me? I'm the one who barged in and relied on you so much, yet you're saying let's live together.
Well,
I'm curious. I want to know your feelings.
it's because I love you.
Huh?
Ever since I fell for you at first sight on that magazine cover 5 years ago, I've liked you. I'll do anything for the person I love.
Thanks. I'm happy. I like you too.
Huh?
Why are you surprised?
But I look like this, and you could date someone much cooler than me.
Yeah, you're right. I never thought I'd fall in love with such a beautiful person. But now I can't imagine anyone else. You're the cutest, kindest, coolest in the world. So from now on, keep making delicious meals for me, okay? I'll earn plenty, so don't worry.
Once I graduate from university, I'll work too. You know, I'm a guy.
That thinking is so outdated. It'd be fine being your wife and you my husband.
It's the other way around. Besides, we're not married.
I mean, that's the plan for the future. What about you? Anyway, let's keep going on like this, Mako-chan.
Who would have thought I'd end up like this with the model I admired for 5 years? But I want to support my important girlfriend from now on. That's what I've decided.
Hey, Natsuo.
What's up, Hinata?
Good question. Just listen to this. We had an English quiz during third period today, and
One evening, I was sitting on the couch minding my own business, and reading a book when my sister, Hinata, suddenly sat beside me. It's already been 4 years since our parents' marriage and we became step-siblings. Although not even biological siblings all managed to get along. That doesn't hold true for us. In fact, we're probably closer than most siblings out there. I wouldn't say I'm unhappy with the situation, but there's just one problem. Say, Hinata,
What is it, Natsuo?
this has been bothering me since just now. Do you really need to stick so close to me while talking?
You're being weird. This amount of physical contact is pretty normal for siblings.
Is it? Apparently, Hinata and I have vastly different ideas of what a relationship between siblings look like. Or maybe...
What is it? Is it because you're getting more affected than you thought by how close I am? Did your heart skip a beat?
I wouldn't think of my little sister like that. It's just too hot in here. She had hit the nail right on the head, and I was a little late with my response. I admit it. Even if she's technically my stepsister, she's also a cute girl with her arms currently around me. Surely it isn't strange for my heart to skip a beat or two.
You mean I really do nothing for you?
Exactly.
You don't even feel shy or something?
Nope.
Not even, oh, too close or, oh, too cute?
Those are feelings? Is it really that fun to tease your own brother like this? The next day, while waiting for homeroom to start, I chatted lazily with one of my classmates. So Natsuo, do you have a girl you like? Not especially. What about eye candy then? You can't tell me there's no one. Let's see. If you're talking about our class, I think Rize is quite pretty. Rize is a beautiful girl in our class with a cool and aloof image. Whoa, the Ice Princess, huh? It's true that she's a beauty, but you should think twice before tapping that. Ice Princess. You mean Rize? That's quite a nickname. Oh, you didn't know? It definitely fits her ice-cold image, but I had no idea that people were actually calling her the Ice Princess. Rize's super gorgeous, and she used to get confessed to all the time. Used to? So she doesn't get confessions anymore? No, not after she rejected both the captain of the soccer team and the hot drummer from the school's rock band. And the way she did it was brutal, too. Rize, I've had a crush on you for the longest time. Please, go out with me.
I see. I'm sorry, but there's nothing about you that I like, so it's a no. Can I go now? I have things to do today.
Oh, sure. That is... I'm sorry for taking your time. And that's how she shattered all their hopes and dreams. Most of the guys have been scared into submission, and there's been no one brave enough to approach her lately. I see. A nice princess indeed. She took me out too. I hid at home to lick my wounds for 2 days. I see you have personal experience with her. Well, you know, shake it off. Anyway, stay away from her if you don't want to get frozen out. You make her sound like some type of monster. It seems like Rize is the type of straightforward person that doesn't bother to sugarcoat anything she says. Well, I'll probably never be involved with her in any way, so I guess it's none of my business. At least, that was what I thought. After class that day, I made a trip to the local library to return a few books. I borrowed books from our school library too, but it was easy to find the less popular niche books in a public library. While I was there, I decided to start on the new book I had just borrowed and made my way to one of the tables. When I arrived, I saw someone in the same school uniform already sitting there. Huh? That person was unmistakably Rize, the person I was gossiping about with my friend just a few hours ago. Now that I think about it, I've never seen Reize without a book in her hand. It's not strange for her to be in the library. But the fact remains that we're nothing more than classmates. If I had the guts to talk to her here, I'd have at least 1 or 2 girlfriends by now. I don't want to bother her. Let's go somewhere else. But as I turned to leave, I caught sight of the unusual paleness in her face. Are you feeling okay? By the time I realized it, I was already sitting beside her asking the question. There's no sign of anyone else around. As long as I speak softly, I don't think I'll bother anyone.
You're Sengoku, right? What do you want?
It's just that you don't look too good.
It's nothing big, and it's none of your business anyway.
Even if you say it's nothing big, that still means you're not feeling well.
Well, yes, but I'm fine. It'll get better after I sit down for a while.
Okay, I understand. But tell me if it starts getting worse, yeah?
And why are you sitting next to me again?
Wouldn't it be bad if your condition got worse and there was no one around?
I have no reason to accept your help.
That's not true.
Huh?
If I suddenly fell sick and you were the only one there, I would accept your help. So you have to accept my help too.
You're an interesting guy.
Right after saying that, Reize suddenly slumped onto my shoulder. Whoa there. You okay?
I'm sorry, but can you just let me rest here for a while? The thing is, I actually feel pretty horrible.
I can call you an ambulance if you need it.
It's really not that bad. Don't.
She's asleep? Looks like she fell asleep on my shoulder. I had no choice but to pick her up and carry her to the cafeteria in the library. There's spaces for her to lie down there, and she probably won't get mad at me for it.
Where am I?
Oh, you're awake?
Sengoku, how did I get here?
I noticed you weren't looking so good and asked how you were doing, and then you suddenly collapsed onto me. You kind of fell asleep on me. I didn't know what to do, so I just decided to carry you to the cafeteria at the entrance.
I see. I'm sorry for causing you trouble.
It wasn't that much trouble. More importantly, how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you.
That's good. Here, you should drink this sports drink. It's a new product that I got someone to buy for me just now.
Are you sure you want to give it to me? Okay then.
Reize drank up all the contents of the bottle in one breath. It's pretty hot lately, so maybe she just got a little too dehydrated today. That's it. Your face has more color compared to just now, too.
When you carried me here, wasn't I heavy?
It was fine. You're quite light for how tall you are.
I see. I'm glad about that at least.
The truth is, Hinata asks me for hugs and carries all the time. In terms of physical strength, a girl's weight isn't an issue for me at all. After that, I had a nice little chat with Reize, who seemed to be back to her normal self.
I've been hard to read since I was young, and it's rare that someone can tell I'm not feeling well. You're quite perceptive, Sengoku.
But I don't find you hard to read at all. Anyway, the most important thing is that you're feeling fine now.
I'm glad I had your help. Thank you.
No problem. When I asked, Reize told me that she lives close to this library. Deciding to see this through to the end, I walked Reize to her house to make sure she got home safely, and we parted ways there.
See you at school tomorrow.
I'm home.
Welcome back, Natsuo.
When I arrived home, Hinata was waiting for me on the couch in the living room.
Huh? You look kind of happy. What happened today?
Not much. I lent someone a helping hand. Helping others makes me happy too, you know.
I smell something fishy.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I'm curious because you're acting weird.
Don't just sniff me because you're curious.
Then why do I smell girl on you? And one I don't recognize, too. Could it be you hugged a girl today?
Don't make it weird. It really wasn't a big deal.
Are you sure?
I ran into a classmate at the library who was feeling kind of sick, so I helped her out. Nothing more.
Fine. I guess I have no choice but to believe you.
Thanks very much for your reluctant trust. But why do you care about something like that anyway?
Huh? I mean, even if I'm your little sister, is it strange for me to want to know about my brother's love life? But don't think too much into it.
Is that really how it is? I can't say I really understand, but from what I know, girls seem to like reading and watching love stories. From that angle, it's normal for Hinata to be curious. The next morning, when I got to school for some reason, the entire place was buzzing. I normally don't care about these things if they have nothing to do with me, but I felt like the guys who were talking today kept glancing over at me. What on earth is going on? Hey, Natsuo! We've been waiting for you! What do you mean? What did I do? Don't try to dodge the question. See? What do you have to say about this? He shoved the smartphone into my face, and right there on the screen was a picture of me with a disoriented Reze in my arms. No matter how I look at this, that's you with the Ice Princess, isn't it? This is all people have been talking about today. What? Since when did someone take a picture of us? Do you admit that this photo is the real thing? Well, that's right, but I can explain. When I examined the picture more carefully, the timing and the angle made it seem like Reze was the one hugging me. Just when I was thinking of how I was going to explain everything, a voice suddenly called out to me.
Sengoku, can I have a moment?
What's up? Reze talking to me set our classmates abuzz again. But she didn't pay attention to any of them.
I wanted to thank you again for yesterday.
It was no problem at all. Also, people are starting...
They are? I don't mind.
I do, though. So it's true. You and the Ice Princess. No, wait. It's all a misunderstanding. I was just taking care of her because she wasn't feeling well.
It's as he said. He helped me out when I was feeling sick yesterday.
Exactly. That's really all it was.
He let me rest on his chest and fed me a sports drink.
Right. That happened too.
And let's see. He picked me up when I was unconscious and carried me to a bench, and then he let me sleep on his lap.
Whoa, that's enough. If you tell them all that, it makes it seem even more suspicious. But the boys in the class had already dissolved into pandemonium upon hearing her words, and there were high-pitched squeals coming from the girls. Hey, come on, Natsuo. This is you just taking care of her? Just come up with more excuses, I dare you. We demand apologies and compensation for the mental breakdowns you caused.
Wow, Sengoku is so reliable. She slept on his lap, huh? I want a boyfriend like him too.
I am so jealous. It sounds like it came straight out of a romance novel.
I had my head buried in my hands, but Reze seemed impervious to those embarrassing words.
Suspicious. I'm just telling them the facts, though.
Not everything in the world is that simple.
Anyway, I was happy to have your help, so, do you want to exchange numbers?
The muttering in the room got even louder. Damn you! To think the Ice Princess is so cute when she's shy! I'm jealous, man. Do you have to say that while hitting me and crying at the same time? If we continue this conversation here, it would only cause more commotion, so I agreed to exchange contacts for now. Even after that, Reize approached me to talk in between classes.
What are you reading, Sengoku?
Oh, this book won an award recently. I got curious because I heard people talking about it.
Maybe I should give it a try. Can you lend it to me once you're done?
Sure, I don't mind.
That reminds me. Do you often go to that library we were at yesterday?
Yeah, it's the closest library to my house after all.
I see. Then our houses must be pretty close too.
It seems so. I never realized because we haven't really talked before.
Could this be what people call fate?
Isn't that taking fate too lightly? To be honest, while I was talking to Reize, I could feel the resentful stares of my male classmates focused on me. But if they were going to react like this, they shouldn't have given her a nickname like Ice Princess and put her on a pedestal like they did. Anyway, I had no reason to turn Reize away, so we continued talking about all kinds of things until classes started again. Lunch break came in the blink of an eye. Today was kind of exhausting. The constant anxiety had made me hungrier than usual. Maybe I should get an extra large portion for lunch today. With that in mind, I got up from my desk and then I heard a voice from behind me.
Sengoku? Do you want to eat lunch together?
I don't mind, but you brought your lunchbox as usual, right? I have to go to the cafeteria to get my food.
The thing is, I made a lunchbox for you today as well.
Huh? Although I was confused by the unexpected development, I didn't have the strength to refuse. That was how I found myself eating with her on the rooftop where there was no one else around.
Here, eat up. I have confidence in my cooking.
Don't mind if I do then, but Reize, why did you suddenly do something like this?
Because you're the first person that's ever been so kind to me.
Really? To be frank, you're so pretty, I can't imagine anyone not being nice to you.
I've always been bad at getting along with people. When I get confessions, I can never find the right words to say, and I end up hurting them without meaning to.
Oh.
When I started getting called Ice Princess in high school, I lost all hope of ever being able to change. But you offered me help despite my reputation, and that made me so happy.
Reize.
I like you, Sengoku. Please go out with me.
Huh? I mean, I'm kind of happy to hear it, but it's a little too sudden.
You're right. That's why I've decided that this is the perfect time to try to capture your heart.
Is that why you made me a lunchbox?
Of course. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach, after all. Here, say ah.
Wait, too far, too fast. Just as I was trying to fend off Reize's aggressive tactics, the door to the rooftop burst open with a bang.
Hold it right there! Don't you dare do dirty stuff behind my back!
Shada, why are you here?
I saw that picture, you know, the lucky guy being embraced by the Ice Princess, that one. I recognized you right away, so I've been searching for you everywhere.
Seriously? Even the freshmen know that nickname, huh? That's actually kind of amazing in a sense.
Oh my, could this be your sister, Sengoku?
Oh, yes, she is. Stepsister, to be more accurate.
Hi, I'm Natsuo's little sister, Hinata. Hello, I'm Sengoku's classmate, Karuko Reize. It's a pleasure to meet you. There's rumors floating around school of my brother being seduced by our resident ice princess. Oh, I mean you, Reize. As his sister, I can't just let it happen. Seducing isn't the right way to put it. After all, I'm pursuing him with completely serious intentions. That's exactly the problem. I fail to see where the problem lies. Aren't you just his little sister anyway? What? Do something, Natsuo. She's so annoying.
And what am I supposed to do? Can you please just be nice?
He has a point. You might become my little sister too someday. So let's get along well, Sengoku's little sister. What do you mean I might become your sister? Obviously, I'm saying that if I were to get married to Sengoku, you would become my little sister by marriage. Married? Oh, now that I think of it, you have the same surname, so it wouldn't make sense for me to keep using it. I'll call Sengoku Natsuo from now on then. Can I, Natsuo?
Huh? Well, it made things easier, so I guess I don't mind.
Don't just suddenly start using my brother's first name, you thieving cat!
All of a sudden, Hinata forced her way between us with both hands raised. Hinata! What are you doing?
Oh, you have objections? Me too! I've liked you for a long time too, Natsuo!
Huh?
I thought you would only ever see me as your little sister, and I was about to give up hope. But you've been letting me touch you a lot lately, and I just want to be around you all the time.
For real? So, that's why she's been so clingy recently. Apparently, all of it was Hinata's way of flirting with me. I'm not unhappy she feels this way, but I honestly never thought of her as anything more than a little sister until now. Her sudden confession left me reeling.
Natsuo, why not me?
I never thought about it.
Natsuo, if something's impossible, it's okay to be clear about it. I'm sure your sister knows she's not exactly at an advantage here. And you! Why are you calling my brother Natsuo but refusing to address me directly? Due to the depth of our relationship, of course. Or are you saying we're close? You're not that close to Natsuo either. I can tell just by looking at you two. Compared to you, someone who's been by his side for so long but hasn't managed to make any progress in your relationship. I'm now first on his list of potential girlfriends when I was only a mere classmate yesterday. It's clear as day which of us has the higher chance. Huh? That's only because I haven't been giving it all I have. If I feel like it, I can be at the top of his list of potential girlfriends too. We might even get married right after I graduate high school.
Before I knew it, Reize was on the top of my non-existent list of potential girlfriends. And my sister had declared her intention to marry me right out of high school. Hello? You two? Obviously, it wasn't an object of concern for either of them right now. They continued arguing all the way until the end of our lunch break. What the hell is waiting for me after this? To answer that question, my peaceful life turned completely upside down. I'm back.
Welcome home, Natsuo.
The moment I returned, I heard the pitter-patter of hurried footsteps.
Say, Natsuo, do you want me or do you want Hinata? Or maybe you prefer this girl standing right here?
Pretending like you're actually giving me a choice? Don't think I don't know what you're trying to do.
Oh, looks like there's no helping it. I'll wait for you in your room then.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm just kidding. More importantly, how do I look? Does this loving wife dress up go well with my image?
You call putting on an apron dress up?
Oh, I guess an apron on top of a school uniform doesn't exactly scream loving wife.
Is that the problem here?
But did your heart skip a beat?
Just like this, Hinata started coming on to me even more strongly than before. Now that she's confessed to me, it seems like she wants to take full advantage of the close access she gets as my little sister. And of course, Reize wouldn't just withdraw quietly either.
Oh, Natsuo. Good morning.
Morning, Reize.
I made you a lunchbox today, too. You'll eat it later, right?
Actually, I brought Hinata's lunchbox to school today.
I thought something like this might happen, so I didn't make my portion today. I can eat her lunchbox instead.
How about we have half of each?
Oh, right, Natsuo. Do you want to come over to study for the coming end-of-year exams?
Don't you think it's too soon to invite me over to your place?
But you live in the same house as your sister, right? Don't you think it's just fair play for you to at least visit my house, too?
Is that really the issue here?
If you insist. I suppose I can study with you while wearing a swimsuit.
Whoa, what? Where did that come from?
I looked it up on the internet, and it seems most guys like swimsuits and maid uniforms.
And what side of the internet did you find that on? These two girls who weren't even trying to hide their intentions toward me competed fiercely amongst themselves to leave a deeper impression on my heart. I had to deal with Reize when I went to school and handle Hinata when I came home. I couldn't let my guard down for a second.
So, Natsuo. Who are you going to choose? Who are you going to choose?
Can I have a little more time to think about it? With two girls completely head over heels for me, it looks like my peaceful days have truly come to an end. In the summer of my second year of high school, I, Kanon Kijima, had a serious concern on my mind. I want to try meeting a beautiful transfer student. There's a comic I've been really addicted to lately, and one of the characters in there is a super gorgeous transfer student. But come to think of it, transfer students that pretty barely exist in real life. That's why I wish with all my heart I could see one with my own eyes. But reality is cruel.
There's no way. Fiction is fiction for a reason. It's just a story in a comic. Surely you don't expect a transfer student to suddenly come trotting in. And one that's a beautiful girl, too.
And this girl, who's doing her very best to deny me my fantasies? She lives near me and has shockingly been my schoolmate all the way from kindergarten until now. She's my childhood friend. Her well-defined features framed by shoulder-length brown hair mean she stands out from the crowd as one of the prettiest girls in school. Wasn't there a saying about how it's really game over when you give up?
It's also from a fictional story. Anyway, if even such a person existed, they wouldn't date you. It's simply impossible.
How would I know that if I don't at least try?
I mean, it'll be over once they see your face.
There's a brass knuckle when I need one.
In the first place, you've already beaten the odds by having such a cute girl as your childhood friend.
She's not wrong. A beautiful childhood friend is just as much of a classic element in romantic comedies as a beautiful transfer student. Momoka's an objectively pretty girl, so she definitely fits the bill. No thanks.
I'll throw you out the window, you jerk.
What a sharp tongue. As I said, no thanks. I wonder if someone will transfer in when I come to school tomorrow. It's not like I really want to start a love story with such a person. If anything, I would just be happy to get to witness such an event. What skill do I need to learn to make my fantasy come to life?
Time to come back to reality now.
Momoka poked me in the cheek as she told me,
As a punishment for just now, let me poke you 3 times.
"Where's my beautiful transfer student?" This is why I want to escape reality. Why did I just agree to let her poke me 3 times? We have a transfer student joining us today. The next day, I successfully breached the thin boundary between fiction and real life. "Sir, is it a guy?" "No, it's a young lady." Oh! In this new world, the cheers of the boys in class nearly took the roof off.
Hey, Kanami, what did you do?
Oh dear. Does she suspect that little old me has the power to somehow be the cause of a girl transferring into our school? I worry for her sometimes. Right, so now we know she's a girl. In order for me to fulfill my heart's desire, only a good-looking girl will do. Please be pretty, please be pretty, please be pretty. While I was praying with all my might, I could feel Momoka's eyes boring into me. Seriously, so not cute. You can come in now.
Yes, sir.
In response to the teacher's voice, a slender figure appeared at our classroom door. Glossy raven black hair down to her waist, beautiful and well-defined facial features, and a feminine elegance that exuded from her every pore. Ugh. The whole class gasped in unison. I was no exception. It was the least her beauty deserved.
My name is Ai Hakushuki. It's my pleasure to meet all of you. She's gorgeous. We're gonna have one more pretty girl in our class? I never thought we would get another one after Kanazaki. She just pulled up the entire class's average level of attractiveness, all at once. I'm so glad to be in this class.
So the only open seat now is next to Kijima. Saying that, the beautiful transfer student slowly made her way to the desk beside mine. Whoa, she's even prettier up close. I was utterly captivated. But I shouldn't jump the gun. I'm only an extra in the story. I'm sure the real main character will eventually make his appearance in the romantic comedy that's about to unfold. I'm already perfectly content witnessing this fictional scene play out in real life. There's no way anything will happen between her and me anyway. It's nice to meet you, Yakushiji. What's wrong?
No, nothing at all. I hope we get along well from now on.
I felt like I was being stared at for some reason, but let's not get my hopes up. A mom character should know to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. A beautiful girl will become the center of conversation wherever she goes, whether in fiction or reality. It seems this law of nature doesn't change. Where are you from? Could you be from a rich family? Can I please have your number? Say, wasn't there a similar spectacle at this year's opening ceremony? Except it was you at the center of it.
It seems I passed my best before date.
No, you haven't. A classic only becomes more popular over time, you know. That reminds me. Didn't another one of our classmates confess to her yesterday? We're so damn jealous.
But there's only one person I'm interested in. Are you sure you don't want to join those guys?
I mean, I very much want to, but...
If you do, I'll crush you.
You're already crushing me with your eyes. She's so scary my legs are refusing to move. Most of the time, I eat lunch with Momoka. It's nice to eat lunch with a friend. At least, that was what I thought. But according to her, she worries about my ability to eat my food properly without her guidance. How horribly rude. And it's lunch break now. Time to get out my lunchbox and...
Kijima, shall we have lunch together?
Just as I was about to go find Momoka, a wild beauty spawned in front of me. This is definitely a rare specimen. Where's a Master Ball when I need one? Why?
Think of it as an invitation from your seatmate.
Oh no. Her demure smile is going to give me a heart attack.
Don't even think about it. Konami's eating with me.
At that exact moment, a wild, gorgeous childhood friend appeared as well. I think a normal Pokeball will work for this one. Yep. Well, not eating together once in a while is okay, right? Pretty please?
Don't talk like that. It's gross.
On second thought, I think it's better to leave this wild Pokemon alone.
How about all three of us eat together then?
Excuse me, can I request that girl be swapped out?
Wanna die?
Right, I have no more objections. What is this? Why did I get threatened for just speaking my mind? Where the beauties gather, so do the jealous guys. Which is why I picked the Rooftop as our lunch spot today. We sat down and opened our lunch boxes.
Kijima, did you make that yourself?
Well, I guess.
Wow, it looks delicious.
In that case, you want to try one?
Can I?
I had no reason to refuse.
Then don't mind if I do.
In saying that, Yakushiji took a piece of fried chicken from my lunchbox and bit into it. And she did it with her face right next to mine.
It's as good as it looks.
A compliment from a beautiful girl is a perfect marriage with her gorgeous face. My heart jumped in my chest and I turned bright red from head to toe. Yeah. Thanks.
If you'd like, you can have some of mine too. Though, I didn't make it myself.
Of course. I'll gladly have some. Yes, an offer of food from a beautiful girl. What's going on? You don't like what's in your lunchbox today? Showing her unhappiness by puffing her cheeks out like a squirrel. Does she have no idea how adorable she is right now?
What you made is as good as always.
And so why is she in such a bad mood? I don't get it.
You made lunch for her? Apparently the two of you are closer than I thought.
Did you say something?
No, nothing at all.
Really? I was sure I heard something. I don't really understand this one either. After classes ended,
Kijima, shall we walk home together?
again, I was confronted by the same wild beauty. I don't mind, but are you sure you don't want to walk with some of the other classmates? I don't think she'd enjoy walking with an extra like me.
I think it'd be best to start by deepening my friendship with the person sitting beside me.
I'm so glad I'm her seatmate. Thank you, God.
Hold it right there!
Talk about deja vu. The gorgeous childhood friend sitting behind me that I didn't try to capture just now made her appearance again.
I'm coming too. You can offer me $1 million or try to buy me off with the latest skincare products, but I'm coming with you no matter what.
For how desperate she looks to accompany us, her words don't sound nearly half as desperate.
Let's all walk together then.
Oh, look at me, a lady on each arm.
Hey, aren't you a little too close? Oh my, is this not an appropriate amount of distance? It must be, since you're walking as close to him as I am.
Huh? I feel like I bit off more than I can chew.
Say something, Konami. Tell her she's too close. Am I, though?
Not at all. In fact, you can come closer if you want.
Huh?
Right. I have to know my place. Well, I guess it's true she's walking unusually near to me. But more than mere physical distance, I feel like we're getting closer in spirit too. Is this also because we're seatmates? Not that I'm complaining. Hold on, is this the way to your place too, Yakushiji?
Yes, it is. I'm walking with you all the way.
All the way?
This is me.
Momoka's house is relatively nearer to school. That's why I come over so often to hang out. Do you mean you live closer to me than Momoka does?
Now then, I'm curious about that too.
Yakushiji smiled mysteriously. Seeing that,
I'm coming over to your place today, Konami. This is where I live.
she pointed to a closed door of an apartment unit. We could only look at her in stunned surprise. I mean, we had every reason to. You live next to me?
Are you shocked?
Come on, who wouldn't it be? Though it's true that the noises coming from here in the past few days did sound like someone was moving in. But I never thought it'd be Yakushiji.
With this, maybe you'll allow me to join the ranks of your childhood friend?
What?
Seeing that your classmate who lives next to you is a childhood friend, surely it's not that far off the mark.
Well, if she lives right next to me and depending how much time we spend together from now on, it wouldn't be completely wrong to call us childhood friends.
He already has a childhood friend. Just because your place is near his doesn't mean you can just usurp my position. That's not all what I'm trying to do.
For some reason, I can almost see the sparks flying off of them as they exchange words.
Let's go in, Konami. We're going to play games all night.
Hey! Grabbing onto my arm, she forcibly pulled me into my apartment. I still didn't really get what was going on, but I was able to wave goodbye to Yakushiji before the door closed.
Oh my. My opponent is more formidable than I thought.
Only once I entered my room did I have a little more time to think about things. In the forefront of my mind was my lovely, sweet classmate, and
A rare specimen of a man who's not really interested in me, even though it's the one time I actually want him to be. Well, all good things come to those who wait. I already went to all the trouble of begging father in order to secure an apartment next to his. Even so, his people work fast. I knew I could count on father. Although, thanks to that, I'll have to live alone here for a while. The only way left is to press on, even if only for my pride. I'll defend my position as his next-door neighbor to the bitter end.
the day after I discovered the shocking fact that the beautiful transfer student was living next door to me,
Good morning, Kijima. Rise and shine.
I was greeted with a feast for the eyes first thing in the morning. Ugh. There's a mountain of things I have to think about. Like, what side dishes should I make for today's lunchbox, or how to finish my homework efficiently so I can sleep in the mornings. Even if I am a high school student with no heavy responsibilities, my head was still full to the brim with anxieties. And chief among them was... Hello? Is this Didn't we settle this yesterday? What are you fighting over this time?
I reflected on my actions. But we're not in a public place right now.
So now you get along.
Oh, your mom already left for work? So I, your one and only childhood friend, will be making you breakfast.
Leaving those words behind her, Momoka left the room. How does she have so much energy in the morning?
She left us alone, huh?
Right. So, what exactly do you want?
What do you mean?
I might be dense, but I'm not a complete idiot. There's no way I wouldn't find it weird to keep ending up in these kinds of situations with someone as pretty as you. It's strange for a beauty like her to keep approaching an average Joe like me. Even if it was purely a coincidence that she was seated next to me and she lives in the apartment besides mine, it's still unthinkable for us to have gotten so close so fast. It's not like I'm the male lead in a rom-com.
I just wanted to get closer to you, Kijima.
Even if you say that, it's not normal to rush things like this. This is only the third date since we first met.
Oh,
Just tell me if you want something from me. If you want me to do you a favor, you could try asking first. Or if you have a problem with me, you could at least tell me why. I looked Yakushiji seriously in the eyes.
you're a first for me.
Suddenly, Yakushiji pushed me backwards onto the bed. Hey,
It's the first time I've met a guy with completely no interest in me.
Yakushiji straddled me as she spoke.
Most guys, when I get this close, will let me get away with almost everything.
I'm sure most guys would be happy to be forced down by such a beautiful woman. But in the end, I'm just an extra with romantic fantasies. I'll never be the main character. That's because I'm well aware of how much I'm worth.
Exactly.
The shining eyes on her elegant face stared unabashedly at me.
You're the only one. The only one who doesn't expect anything from me. It's frustrating. I used to think no one would be able to resist my advances, no matter what the sex they were.
Is that why? I remained unconvinced. I don't get why she got so frustrated in the first place. To be honest, I don't understand at all. But if she's willing to go this far, I guess that's just how much this means to her. Right, well, rein it in a little and give me a breather. You're making Momoka angry too, for some reason.
Alright. In hindsight, the fact that you already have such a beautiful girl for a childhood friend, I guess it's no surprise that my looks don't really affect you.
What are you talking about? One doesn't get used to beauty. I welcome pretty girls with open arms every time.
Oh, is that so? So you'll welcome me with open arms as well, right?
What's this? Your vanity is showing, you know.
My appearance is something I have confidence in. But that doesn't help my frustration. I find myself really interested in you all of a sudden.
Saying that, she leaned in. What? Hey!
This is fine, right? Physical contact of this nature should make any guy happy.
No, not that I'm not happy, but still.
What are you two doing?
Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, Momoka. I swear this isn't what it looks like.
The fact that you're making excuses means that this is exactly how it looks.
I'm done for.
I'm in the middle of seducing him. Seducing him? Yes, it seems like you have a firm hold on the position of childhood friend after all. So I thought I would try going after the position of girlfriend instead.
Whoa, what a powerful growl.
You vixen!
Bro, my childhood friend is terrifying.
In that case, you can be the childhood friend. I'll give a spot to you for free. Huh? No, thank you. Huh? I've decided the role of Kijima's girlfriend is more suitable for me. Oh, hold on. You say something too, Konami? What's the dilemma here?
I mean, having a beautiful girl come on to me like this, I don't think it'll ever happen again.
Now then, let's get even closer, Konami. He'll be too busy doing that with me, alright?
Hey! Just when I was fantasizing about a fictional beautiful transfer student, one actually turned up in real life. She steadily got closer and closer to me, and then my childhood friend got jealous. I can't complain. This is a fantastical situation that a wallflower like me will probably never experience again. But now I know the meaning of the words, be careful what you wish for. How can I calm them down without triggering one of them? In that moment, that was the only thought in my head.
Ta-da! Look at this, Hideo-kun.
Are those your test papers?
Yep, I got the results from the proficiency exam back.
96%?
Isn't that amazing? I got the best grade in my year. It was so hard this time, and the average score was super low.
Fumino?
What is it, Hideo-kun? Go ahead, you can bet my head. Here you go.
This problem that you got wrong. You knew the answer to this, didn't you? This is a careless mistake. Why do you always do wasteful things like this?
Are you lecturing me? This isn't the situation I was imagining.
This is what you get for not double-checking.
No, I did check. You tell me so often that it gets annoying.
That's even worse then.
But I got the best grade in my year. It's just a few points.
Listen, it might be okay now, but if you get into my high school next year, those few points could cost you 10 places in your grade level ranking.
It's that strict when it comes to high school as prestigious as Yuki, huh?
You're enrolling in my high school next year, aren't you?
Yeah, I will.
Then don't do wasteful things like this.
Okay, I'll be careful.
You're all mouth and no action. Either way,
Yeah?
I think you worked really hard. Your average score is higher than last time. You were able to solve some difficult problems, too.
Oh, Hideo-kun suddenly is sweetie pie.
No, I'm not trying to be sweet or anything.
Hideo-kun, I love you.
Whoa, come down! Come on, don't get so close!
It's a treat, a treat. There are still some batteries that can't be changed without clinging onto you, Hideo-kun. Keep still.
Hideo, I can hear noises from your room. Are you in there? There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Mom!
Hello, ma'am. Thanks for letting me come over.
Oh, it's you, Fumi-chan. I'm sorry for interrupting. Take your time.
Thank you so much. I'll have your son without hesitation.
You can always marry into our family whenever you want, Fumi-chan.
Aw, ma'am.
Gosh, Fumi-chan, call me Mom.
Mom!
Come on, stop with the act and help me already!
Hideo?
What is it?
Fumi-chan's still a middle schooler, so you shouldn't be teaching her any abnormal plays, okay?
I'm not!
And make sure you wear a condom.
Listen, old lady, take a proper look at this. She's the one coming on to me!
Mom gave us her blessing. Let's get right on and continue.
Don't get right on! We're not going to continue!
Hey, don't you ever embarrass a woman. I don't remember raising you like that.
Oh gosh, give me a break! Fumi no Nogami is my childhood friend who's 2 years younger than me. She's currently in her final year of middle school. She was smart and had a cute appearance. No favoritism involved. But even a girl like that had a flaw. She always stuck around me ever since she was young for some reason. Even now, after I started high school, she would come by my room after school. Then she would try to get babied, like she's doing now. She was going to be a high schooler next year, but she wasn't maturing at all. Wait, Mom, didn't you need something from me?
We can talk about that later. Maybe after you and Fumi-chan have a baby.
How long are you planning to wait?
What? You have a planned future for us already, Hideo-kun? Yes, yes. I want 3 kids. I want them all to be boys. Their names will be...
That's not the point!
Oh no, you should plan your future properly.
Ugh, gosh, forget about it. Just tell me what you need.
It's so biggie, just...
Just?
I was just wondering if you'd be interested in working as a tutor.
What does that mean? After hearing about the specific details from my mom, apparently, she wanted me to tutor her friend's daughter. The high school I attend is a pretty high-level preparatory school in this area, which is why I stood out. And how I became the chosen one or something like that. Truth be told, there was an expensive reference book that I'd been wanting, so I decided to take on the job. Oh, is that it? The student's name is Kaori Morita. She was apparently classmates with Fumino.
Hello. My name is Morita.
Yes, hello. My name is Makimura.
I'm looking forward to learning from you.
I look forward to it too. It's only for a short while, but let's work hard.
What? A short while?
Yeah.
There's this high school that I really want to attend. That's why.
I've heard. I'm here to teach you study tips for your entrance exams.
Study tips?
Yeah. I used to attend the middle school you go to, so I know how your classes are or how your teachers teach. There are a lot of good teachers. Their lessons are precise and easy to understand. But if you're studying the wrong way, there are some parts that are hard to understand. That's why I'm going to show you the right way from now on. If you start showing progress, you'll be able to study on your own. In fact, it'll probably be better for me not to be here.
Really?
Are you doubting me? Do you want to go to that high school that bad?
There's someone I like. He told me that we should go to school together, so...
I see. Is he your boyfriend?
He isn't my boyfriend yet. But if I can confidently tell him that we should aim for the same high school, I want to confess my feelings to him.
That's nice. Let's confess your feelings. Why don't we make that your goal, yeah? Let's see. Confess your feelings if you get within the top 5 grades in your year. What do you think? Based on the average for the high school you're applying for, you shouldn't get rejected like that.
Will I be able to get grades that high?
That all depends on how hard you work, Morita-san. You have a classmate named Fumino Nogami, don't you?
Nogami-san? Yes, she's popular for being super cute and having the best grades of our year.
I was the one who taught her how to study. We're childhood friends. Now she studies on her own and doesn't need me.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you'll be okay, Morita-san. Alright, let's get started on our first day of lessons, shall we? When I finished work and returned to my room, I found someone else there before me.
Welcome home.
Oh, I didn't know you were here.
I'm here. I was waiting.
I see. Huh? Waiting? Why?
You had your part-time job as a tutor today, didn't you?
Yeah?
I wanted to know how it was.
What do you mean? She was a good girl. Responsible, too. Why are you in a bad mood?
Of course I'd be in a bad mood. My husband is with some other woman.
Who the hell is your husband?
Obviously you, Hideo-kun.
No, I'm not. Don't puff up your cheeks in anger. You're a middle schooler already.
Listen up here. I don't think it's fair.
What isn't fair?
You stopped tutoring me, but you're out here helping someone else?
I mean, it's my job.
So it's about the money? This was about money? You should have told me that earlier. I'll give you all the monthly allowances and gifts money that I've been saving up in order to get married to you in the future.
I would comment on the reason you're saving money, but either way, you should keep that for yourself.
The only difference is whether I have it or you have it, right? We're going to have a shared bank account in the future anyway.
Yeah, that idea is scary. You're talking about marriage as a middle schooler? Wait, that's not the point. There's nothing left for me to teach you. You can study on your own if you don't understand something, right?
I want you to stay by my side while I study.
I can't take money from you for that. I have my pride to protect too.
Oh, yes. Then I want to study something I wouldn't be able to by myself. Something hands-on.
What subject?
Health and physical education.
If you keep saying things like that, I'm going to ban you from coming here.
I'm kidding. That was a joke. I don't want to be banned. I can't even see you in school anymore, so how am I going to charge up on my Hideo-kun battery if I can't see you in your room?
That definitely wasn't a joke. You were being serious.
I could be serious based on your answer, Hideo-kun.
Banned.
I'm sorry.
Either way, I'm going to be helping Morita-san with her studies for a while. I won't be able to give you much attention.
No!
Stop whining.
I won't forgive you if you cheat.
I won't cheat, but even if I dated someone, it wouldn't be cheating.
Even when we promised we'd get married to each other when we were 3 years old?
That's a statute of limitations. Goodness. You should learn a thing or two from Morita-san.
What does that mean?
She's calm, responsible, and loyal.
You like girls like that?
Yeah, it makes me want to cheer them on.
You cheater.
1 month quickly passed after I started my tutoring job. I tutored Morita-san in her room 3 times a week. Morita-san was originally a quick learner, so she showed incredible results during that short time. She did all of her assignments properly alongside preparations and reviews. She was following the study tips I taught her too. At this rate, my job might be ending a lot earlier than I first expected.
Akimura-sensei, about this problem. I just solved it the same way I solved the problem we did before.
Where?
Here. The problem here.
Yeah, that's perfect. It was a trick question, so I'm surprised you figured that out. Yeah, you're able to solve the practice examples at this level on your own now. How is it? Are you gaining confidence in yourself?
I've been having so much fun studying recently.
It's fun when you understand how to solve things, isn't it?
I don't get sleepy during class anymore either.
All you need to do now is show those results on your exam.
You're right.
Are your midterms coming up next week?
Yes.
I said top 5 in your year before, but
Yeah?
right now, you might even be able to best Fumi no.
No way. That's impossible.
That's not true. Listen, if it's a proficiency test that spans a wide range of subjects, Fumino might have the advantage of studying longer. But midterms and final exams have a smaller range of topics, so you could challenge her at an equal level. All you have to do now is double-check your answers to prevent careless mistakes. Fumino has a tendency to be impatient, so she makes a lot of careless mistakes. That's her weak spot.
Is that okay?
What is?
I mean, Sensei, it's like you want me to win against her. You and Nogomi-san are childhood friends, right?
It's because we're childhood friends. I don't want her to get complacent. But Fumio doesn't have a rival in her middle school right now. No matter how many times I warn her, she doesn't try to fix her careless mistakes. I've been wanting someone to take her off her throne.
I see. That's what it is.
Huh?
You want to use me as a Tojin horse, don't you?
I'm sorry, did I make it sound that way?
It's fine, though. You've been helping me out so much, Sensei. Plus, if I could actually get a top grade, I have a feeling my confession might go well.
Good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Yes, speaking of Sensei,
What is it?
you love Nogomi-san, don't you?
Keep it a secret, alright? She's going to get cocky if she finds out. I wouldn't put it past her to start talking about immediately tying the knot. She would be serious too. That's why I plan to keep my feelings a secret until I can financially support myself.
Nogomi-san! Oh, Marita-san? Hello. Hello. What's up? It's rare for you to come up to me like this. I thought I should officially come over here to declare war. Excuse me? I'm going to win on the next test. Hold on. What are you saying all of a sudden? It's nothing, just that Sensei's rooting for me. Sensei? You're not talking about our teacher in school, are you? Nope, I'm talking about Makimura-sensei. Be more specific. There's no other meaning. He told me that I could aim to get to the highest grade of our year, so I should go and get it. Hideo-kun said that? Yes. Even while knowing that I'm in the same year as you? It seems like I have a chance now. Hideo-kun said that? So, please take the test even more seriously than before. I know that. I don't plan on losing. I'll tell you one more thing. If I get the top grade in our year, I'm planning to confess my feelings to the person I like. Don't tell me that person is... It's a secret. I won't. I swear I won't lose. Thank you so much. What? If you're that serious, I may actually be able to return the favor to Sensei.
So, you were that confident, but ended up losing by 1 point?
Ugh, I'm so angry!
What mistake did you make?
Here.
It's another careless mistake.
Don't say it!
That's why I've been warning you so harshly.
So, Hideo-kun...
What's wrong?
How did Morita-san's confession go?
How do you know about that?
Who cares how I found out?
I mean, yeah, but it seems like it went well.
What? It did?
Why are you surprised?
Because...
What? Hold on. Why are you crying?
Because... Hideo-kun was stolen from me!
What are you saying? Besides, stop screaming things that don't make any sense.
You won't teach me health and physical education, but you will for her? You pervert! You hentai, you dirty boy! Do health and physical education with me too!
Don't use health and physical education as if it has some double meaning. I think you're misunderstanding here. Morita-san confessed her feelings to a boy in her year.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That means, are you still brand new, Hideo-kun?
I'm having a hard time nodding to that question.
Then, are you a virgin?
That's even worse. Either way, that's that. I'm done tutoring Morita-san, and I probably won't be seeing her anymore. So stop crying.
Okay, I'll stop.
Alright, good girl.
But...
Why are you glaring at me? Is there still something bothering you?
Morita-san told me... You were rooting for Morita-san and not me. You haven't explained that to me.
My explanation? Do I need a reason to support my own student?
I'm your first apprentice, though.
Don't try to fight over that position, too.
No, I want to be your number one for everything.
Goodness.
You prefer your new girl than Hideo-kun? Are you tired of my body?
Don't say it like that.
Boys are always like that.
And don't say it as if you know from experience. From now on, I'll cheer you on too, Fumino.
Really?
Yeah, you're not first in your grade anymore either.
I'll get my spot back next time.
That's the spirit.
By the way, Hideo-kun, about that...
What is it?
I think it's not fair that Morita-san gets to learn from you all the time. I think that 1 point difference in the test was because of that.
I've told you a bunch of times already. I didn't teach her anything special.
Still, I think it's not fair. That's why...
Okay, I get it. I'll tutor you.
Yay! If I get the best grade of my year, I'll confess my feelings to you.
You don't need to do that. You always say it anyway.
Yeah, but... Hey, Hideo-kun.
What do you want now?
Will you support me like you supported Morita-san even then?
Just like that, Fumino threw the ball in my court unfairly. She'd confess her feelings to me if she got the best grade in her year. Cheering her on basically meant... Alright. How am I supposed to answer this question? I racked my brain trying to solve this difficult problem. The annual event where guys show off. It's the sports festival. Today, the weather was perfect for the sports festival. I, Haru Machida, was forming a circle with everyone. Hey everyone! This is our peak moment! We only have this precious opportunity for 3 years! If we mess up now, it could affect our whole future! So let's show off and impress the girls! The sports festival had just begun. Our chances are limited, but it's time to show off the power we can't usually display. Now is the time for us introverted guys to break out of our shells and show the girls how cool we are! Impress the girls. There's a confession event after the sports festival. We headed to the field for our events. Nervousness was visible on everyone's faces, and the atmosphere was like heading to a battlefield. Let's go, guys! Yeah! We'll decorate this event with a glorious victory and start dating the girl we like! It's great to be enthusiastic. But after the sports festival, people who ended up dating are usually those who already had a relationship going. I can't believe you're saying that after all that excitement. There are upperclassmen and people who didn't even get a turn. There are so many factors that limit our chances to make an impression. This is clearly reckless. Even though I hype myself up. Well, not just our group, but almost all the guys probably want to show off to her. That's definitely true. I'd like to, if possible. As expected. That can't be helped.
What? You're being called by Suzuki from the tennis club after the sports festival? That's definitely a confession. Huh? Really?
She's Mizuki Shina. She's the school's top beauty, and her popularity spans across grades. Apparently, she gets confessed to about 3 times a month, which is insanely enviable. That said, it's a fact that I definitely want to date someone like her. You're so full of desire. Nah, I'm not asking for that much. I just really want a girlfriend. No principles! Shut up! I've never had a girlfriend!
Students participating in the next horse riding competition. Please get ready.
My turn has come! Do your best! Yeah, I'll just do my thing and get it over with. Move it, you weaklings! Hey, this is bad. This guy's intense! Why is he so desperate? Stop him! Someone stop him! I just wrapped it up quickly. You were more desperate than anyone else in there. No. I was just going with the flow. I didn't work hard to impress the girls or anything. Not at all. Liar. Why am I being denied when I haven't even said anything?
Students participating in the borrowing race. Please gather.
All right, let's go. Aren't you competing a bit too much? How many events is this for you? No, I've only done 8 events so far. Come to think of it, I haven't had any breaks. Weird. All right then. The borrowing race depends a lot on the challenges, so I don't need to take it too seriously. I can't really imagine a situation where I'd get noticed by the girls in this event. I'm participating in 2 more events, so I should save some energy for those.
Start!
I was the first to reach the paper with the challenge written on it. But what's this about? The challenge is Beautiful Girl? Who wrote such a silly challenge? Everyone has their own definition of beautiful girl. Huh? She's the kind of girl widely recognized as beautiful, right? Found it!
Huh? What's going on?
She's an important piece for me to complete my challenge! I can't let her get away! Come on, let's go with me! Don't worry, it's not scary. It won't hurt!
You're totally acting like a kidnapper!
She's so rude! This is obviously a borrowing race!
So I'm the borrowed item?
Yeah, that's right! Beautiful girl!
I'm not a beautiful girl.
Don't worry. No matter how you look at it, you're definitely a beautiful girl!
The second-year student from the red team, Machida, is running to the goal.
Just as expected of me! I was planning to just go with the flow, but it turns out I'm the first one to finish! I'm impressed with my own athletic skills. But I still don't get why I'm not popular. However, we're almost there, and we'll get applause!
Huh? We're in the borrowing race, right? That hurts. I twisted my ankle.
What? How could this happen with me here? I'm sorry.
Why do you always act like something out of a cheap movie?
Damn it. If this sprain gets worse, she might end up with a month of recovery ahead. Guess there's nothing I can do.
How?
At this point, I have to carry her to the nurse's office.
Why are you carrying me like a princess? Ugh, this is embarrassing.
Don't worry. The place we're going to has a bed.
A bed?
I'm not gonna care about the stairs around us. Her legs are national treasures. I can't let anything happen to them. So instead of heading to the goal, I went straight to the nurse's office. Since the nurse wasn't there, I decided to give first aid myself, of course, without permission. This should be fine.
You're pretty skilled at this.
The guys have been practicing for the events for today. I got used to treating sprains, since we had about 15 of them during the tough training.
Thanks.
Well, it all started when I picked you as my borrowed item. Maybe it's the sports festival's mood? I really went overboard, didn't I? I need to reflect on that.
This is the first time I've been carried like a princess.
Thinking about it is making me embarrassed. I ended up doing something pretty wild myself.
By the way, even though we're in the same class, we haven't talked much.
It's true, isn't it? She's always surrounded by people.
By the way, why are you guys so desperate during the sports festival? It was a totally different atmosphere than when we were in the class.
Well then, sometimes guys have to give their all to look cool when the situation demands it.
I don't really get it. I don't understand why you're saying it with such a serious face.
Well, there's no way I could admit I was desperate to be popular.
But you were totally cool today.
Huh?
You participated in almost every event and won them all. You couldn't not be cool.
Dear, are you listening? My mom and dad? Looks like my time to be popular has finally come! Just kidding. It's probably not gonna happen. She's the most beautiful girl in school. There's no way she'd look at someone like me.
If it's okay, how about we exchange contact info?
Huh? She's never exchanged contact info with anyone before. She basically spends all her time with other girls. Because of that, it's rare for her to exchange contact info with guys. But why does my phone have her contact info? Is this the effect of the sports festival? Or was it the princess carrying that did it? I can't figure it out. As I was trying to think it over, a notification suddenly popped up on my phone.
Hey, wanna hang out after school today?
Oh. Phew. I need to run!
Why are you trying to run away?
After school, just as I walked out of the classroom pretending nothing was wrong, I got caught by her near the school gate.
Did you have plans or something?
No, it's not like that. Isn't that Shina-senpai? Why is she with such a plain guy? But that guy was really active during the sports festival, right? But she hardly ever talks to guys. As expected, being seen with her brought on a lot of small comments and stares. You should look around too. There are a lot of eyes on us.
If I was worried about what others thought, I'd be a shut-in by now.
What a sad but optimistic way to be popular. Well, we're together now, so going out is fine, but didn't you invite anyone else?
Just the two of us.
Seriously? Sure, I want a girlfriend, and having a cute one is even better, but this feels like asking for a toy car and ending up with a Benz. For some reason, I'm feeling overwhelmed by the one-on-one situation.
After school for students means going to the arcade, right?
There are options like karaoke or bowling too. But why'd you suddenly want to hang out with me?
Hey Machida, let's play the metal game.
Hey, listen to me! A metal game, huh? It's been a while.
Me too, but I used to be pretty good at it.
Huh, really? Honestly, she doesn't look like she'd be into that. On the other hand, I was never good at these. I didn't like the idea of a machine taking everything from me.
Wow, that's surprising. You're a liar.
I'm amazed at my own talent.
You're good at everything, aren't you?
As we wandered around the arcade, she suddenly said that to me. Really?
Yeah. You're always at the top of the class in tests.
I do pay attention in class, you know.
You also crushed all the sports teams at the sports festival.
You're flattering me too much.
But your energy was a bit scary.
Is this the whole carrot and stick thing? But why don't I get any attention from girls? In middle school, they said athletic guys were popular. In high school, they said smart guys were. So I worked hard, but still no luck. It's a mystery.
Maybe it's because you say stuff like that in front of girls.
Still a mystery.
But I think you're cool.
Really? When a beautiful girl says that, it oddly makes me feel better. It makes me think I might even get a yes if I confess to her right now. I definitely get shot down though. So what do you want to do next? When you're with a girl, you gotta take a pre-cure, right?
That's so outdated.
Outdated? Is it really outdated?
That's something you do in middle school. When two people hang out, they take photos on their smartphones.
As she said this, she got really close, pressing her body and face against mine. The sight of this gorgeous girl so close made my heart race. Your face is all red.
So is yours.
Why is she getting so close? She's always been out of my league, so I guess she's never had any romantic rumors about her. With her this close, I can't help but think she might be into me.
I want to try the crane game next.
All right. We changed the subject to hide our blushing faces. A week has passed since then. The excitement from the sports festival has died down, and we're back to our regular school life. But there's one thing that's different.
You can cook too?
Yeah, the food you're eating right now, I made it.
It's delicious.
We've been having lunch together more often lately. By the way, isn't it okay to eat lunch with your friends?
Let me ask you instead. Isn't it okay for you to not eat with your friends?
Sitting together in the classroom definitely gets people talking.
I just enjoy being with you.
I won't be responsible if rumors spread about a nobody like me dating you. We've had lunch together so many times that I'm sure our classmates have noticed something.
I don't really care.
What?
Wait, that was a joke!
What did she mean by that? I want to know. but she won't say it clearly. Girls are so confusing. Lately, I've been getting a lot of jealous looks from the guys. It's definitely because of her. The teacher's talk was so long. After school, I returned to the classroom after being called in by the teacher. It was about future plans. I don't even want to think about the future yet, but I was forced to. Huh?
Hey, you've been hanging out with Machida a lot recently. Are you into him?
Embarrassing. So the rumors were true. Now it's even harder to go back into the classroom.
Yeah, I am.
Oh my, now it's really hard to go back in! Wait, why is this happening? She's acting like she's interested in me! But that does make sense. But we only started getting close recently!
Actually, I've been interested in him for a while.
So it wasn't just recently?
Then recently, I got a chance to talk to him. You're pretty shy around guys.
Talking with him is really fun.
He's always leading the guys in class and seems to be having a good time. I thought it'd be fun to be around him. He's got a lot of weird energy, but he always seems to be having a blast.
Oh man, listening to this is embarrassing!
Just go ahead and confess to him already. No guy would turn you down. Oh, stop teasing me. Let's go home.
And then I heard footsteps coming closer. Crap!
Oh,
Oh!
it's Machida! Perfect timing!
Actually, it's more like the worst timing!
Machida, do you want to walk home with me?
But what about your friend?
If I don't talk to you now, it'll be super awkward from tomorrow.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wait, don't feel pressure just because I overheard you.
Well, I wasn't planning to say anything yet.
Since it's my fault for eavesdropping, I can't really complain.
And if I don't say it now, I might never ever get the chance to again.
I can pretend I didn't hear anything.
No, that won't work. If I miss this chance, I'll never be able to say it.
She took a deep breath. And then...
I love you. Please go out with me.
I just got a confession from the most beautiful girl in school. If someone just heard this, they'd never believe a guy like me could get a confession. They'd probably think it's a joke. At best, it'd be a prank confession. But she didn't look like she was lying. I have no reason to say no.
Is it just because I'm cute?
Of course that's part of it. But I also enjoyed talking with you. When she told me why she liked me, I realized it was the same reason I liked being around her. We didn't need any more reasons than that. So, let's take care of each other from now on.
Sure.
We bowed and shook hands, showing just how new we both were to this whole thing. But strangely, it didn't feel awkward at all. The next morning, when I got to the classroom, she was surrounded by more people than usual. Are you dating someone? No way! Who is it? Damn, I'm so jealous! Wow, I can't believe how fast news spread from yesterday.
Well,
She glanced at me, and suddenly, everyone was staring at me. I see. Bye! I jumped out the window. Rumors spread way too fast!
Yeah, really.
Even though I jumped out the window, I still had to come back for class and explain everything. When she blushed and mentioned that I carried her princess style, I was stunned. Next year's scavenger hunt is definitely going to have a lot more guys trying to do the princess carry. You really are the school beauty. Rumors about you spread like wildfire.
Ugh, who told everyone?
It was probably those two friends of hers, but I decided not to say anything. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you get used to those confession calls a lot.
Yeah, you used to get those confession calls a lot.
Now we can hang out together after school every day.
Huh? She suddenly hugged me, and my heart skipped a beat. I never imagined that carrying her during the sports festival would lead to this. Do you want to hang out today?
Sure.
Her joyful smile made me so happy, I couldn't help but smile back.
Aoba,
What is it?
is the document I asked for this morning ready?
Just about.
I see. If it's possible, they said they'd like it by this evening.
Senpai,
Yes?
aren't you behaving rather fidgety today?
No, I'm not.
Are you going on a date tonight with your girlfriend? That's why you're rushing me now, right?
Why would you say that?
You're just very easy to figure out.
I see. I'm that obvious.
So where are you taking her?
Oh, you want to know? I see. You want to know. Well, all right.
I just suddenly lost interest now.
You don't have to say such a thing.
Ugh, you just want to talk about it, don't you? All right, okay. If you really want to tell me, I'll ask.
In the next town over.
Are you going to Hotel Jill at Yuki's French restaurant?
Correct. You're quick. I wish you'd have let me talk a bit more.
Oh, cool.
Right?
That's really cool. That restaurant was already popular, but last year it appeared on TV and became even more popular. Now you have to make a reservation 1 year in advance, don't you?
Yeah, that's right.
I really want to go there too, Senpai. Take me there too, please.
Quit joking around.
Huh?
It was so hard to get a reservation there.
I guess so, huh?
And it was especially for today.
Is there something special today?
There is.
Oh, so you're gonna...
Oh, hey, you've got work to do. Get back to it. Chop chop. I cannot be late for today's date.
propose? Or...
You're not listening.
So am I right?
Yeah, well, I wonder.
Senpai, you are just too easy to figure out. I see. Then finally you two are gonna get married too, huh? You're charging off to life's graveyard. My condolences.
Don't say such weird things.
But there is that kind of expression, no?
I will be fine, though.
Everybody says so at the start.
That's a tough one to get right.
Is it really?
So, for that reason, I'll be off tomorrow.
Are you having some sexy time with her at a hotel?
Now you're imagining strange things.
You're gross.
Sheesh, I was just kidding around a bit.
But it's refreshing to know that I can get on without having to hear about your love stories.
Hey, there's no need to make such a disappointed face.
But I'm not making such a face.
Once I'm married, I'll play it up even more.
Any more than this and I'll have to charge you.
Oh, yeah, right.
Of course, my time doesn't come for free, you know. Did you say you were dating her since your university days?
Yeah,
So you've known her much longer than you have me.
yeah, that's right.
Akanishi-senpai,
Yes, what?
congratulations on your marriage.
I feel it's still a little early, though. First, I gotta propose. I wonder how it'll turn out.
I hope you'll be happy.
Thank you. That night.
So, Katsuhiko,
What is it?
the two of us have been dating for a long time, haven't we?
Yeah?
Well, I have something to say.
Me too.
I wonder if possibly we want to say the same thing.
That may be, yeah.
I see. Well, I'll go first, okay? The two of us, let's break up.
Huh?
Just please, let me go.
It seemed she met someone new she liked. They weren't dating yet, but things were going well between them. She would maybe start dating that guy. She was even thinking about marriage. She'd been dating me for so long, she could no longer think about that. On and on I heard about it. Partway through, I could no longer notice the flavor of the French cuisine I had worked so hard to save money to pay for. Closing the curtain on such a long relationship was too simple. She left partway through the meal, and I remained sitting there alone. It looked like I would drown in my sorrow. I drank up the remaining wine and took out my phone. For some reason, the person I called in my disappointment was my co-worker, Hayari Aoba.
Senpai, is something the matter? Aren't you eating dinner with your girlfriend?
Aoba,
Jeez, you're crying.
please listen, Aoba.
Senpai, where are you now?
Next thing I knew, it was morning. There was a ceiling I didn't know. Huh? I didn't know why I was in such a place. I thought maybe it was the hotel where I'd made a reservation. I was going to propose, but was dumped. Then what happened after?
Hey, Katsuhiko.
Aoba?
Good morning.
Good morning. No, but why are you here?
Katsuhiko, are you still half asleep? You are half asleep, aren't you?
Sorry.
Yesterday, I got a call from you in a weakened state after she left you. I hurried over to the restaurant and the two of us drank a little.
Uh-huh.
And this happened.
That went quite a bit off course.
I'll ask you to explain in detail about what happened last night.
So, that means...
I'll leave it up to you to imagine.
Seriously?
Well, can you guess?
My head was throbbing with pain. Was this because of a hangover? Or was there another reason?
Katsuhiko, you've taken the day off today, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to work as usual, so I'll be heading home.
Yeah, all right. Saying that, she gathered up the things she'd thrown off and put them back on, and then Aoba went to leave the room. Unexpectedly, I called to stop her. Aoba!
Yes?
Aoba, I'm sorry.
Whatever for?
I mean, 'cause...
I was really glad. I've had a deep crush on you this whole time. Also, not Aoba. Call me Hayari. Last night, you called me that so many times and with such passion.
Just leaving me with that, Hayari, left the room. So, this case is as was agreed upon. Understood. I'll have Hayari email you the details later on. Hayari? Whoops, I mean Aoba. My colleague kept staring at me. What's with you? Can I ask one thing? No, you can't. You can't ask at all. All right, I need to get back to work. Is it seriously true, the rumor that Aoba's boyfriend is you, Katsuhiko? I told you not to ask. So what's the story? Wait, first off, what's this rumor? You don't know? No, I don't. Well, you already know that Aoba is really attractive. Yeah, sure. She's cute, she's a serious worker, she gets the work done quickly. So when she entered this company, a lot of guys aimed to have a chance with her. Uh-huh. But no one was able to make her theirs. Not Yamashita in sales, not even accounting section chief Endo. Oh, is that so, huh? That girl who continues to refuse the invitations of every attractive guy in our company has recently become the #1 cutie. You might say it's her cuteness or sex appeal. She exudes a peculiar sexiness. That's why there's a rumor. Has even Hayari Aoba finally found a boyfriend, or what? Uh-huh. But regardless, it's unbelievable that it'd be you, Katsuhiko. You and your girlfriend are really in love, so everyone let their guard down. I was dumped by my girlfriend. Oh, really? Yeah, really, it's true. By the way, I'd like you to keep this conversation a secret. Sure, of course, if you do me a favor. Crap, you got me there. So what'll it be? All right, as I asked. Okay then. By the way, Katsuhiko, I'll bring this work we talked about to sales so you can ask them for it. Yeah, sure, I guess so. You do it then. Explain everything clearly and bring back the budget. Then you're gonna keep your promise, right? Of course.
You must be tired from the meeting.
I am really tired.
Well, was it worth your fatigue?
Yeah, I mean the business part went well. I need you to get the additional documents together and mail them to their office.
Sure, of course. When would you like it done by?
Yeah, by the end of next week?
You got it.
Oh, and Hayari...
What is it? About tonight's date?
No, not that.
Oh, not that.
You don't have to be so obviously disappointed.
Well...
Tonight we have a reservation at that restaurant you said you wanted to try.
Really?
Yep, you can eat both pizza and pasta.
All right. Oh, Katsuhiko, I love you.
Hold it, we're at work.
Is there a problem about this?
There are many problems.
Like what?
What people see, or rumors.
Are you the type of person who cares about such things?
I am the type that cares.
Oh, right. I see.
You're not that type, Hayari?
Since way back, I've been the target of lots of rumors. You need to become insensitive to it or it will get to you mentally.
Oh, I see. It's tough being beautiful, isn't it? In what way?
Well, since I started at this company, you've been instructing me as my direct superior, right?
Yeah?
So I was pretty infatuated with you.
Seriously?
Yeah, I couldn't stand it at all, but you rather didn't appear to notice.
Oh, really?
But you mentioned this, so I wonder, did you hear something from someone?
From a colleague, there's a rumor about whether you've found a boyfriend.
I see. Is it better to make it public?
Oh, don't do that. I'm not used to being the subject of rumors.
I think it'll happen sooner or later, but whatever, I understand. Changing the topic, I'll be staying over tonight. Tomorrow we're off.
That's fine.
All right.
Night. We left work together and went straight to the restaurant to eat, and after that, the two of us returned to my place. Well, to express returned more precisely, she had started spending the weekends at my place. Toothbrush, underwear, her favorite cushion, a book she was reading. All those things were left there. I knew that little by little Hayari was becoming familiar with my lifestyle.
Oh, that was delicious.
I'm glad to hear that.
Especially the pasta.
You ate some of mine, too.
I ate too much.
You'll get fat if you don't exercise.
Katsuhiko, you're not nice.
No, wait, that's not how I meant it.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Today, let's just go straight to bed without doing anything.
I withdraw my previous statement.
Aw. Oh, well then. Shall we take a shower first?
I'm still okay.
I see. Well then, after, let's take a shower together.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. I think it's kind of frightening, you know?
Frightening? Why?
I'm too happy.
What are you talking about?
Actually, I was always imagining a life like this. But, Katsuhiko, you were in love with your girlfriend, so I gave up. Your love stories, or when you consulted with me, it hurt me, and some days I got drunk over it.
You should have said something.
I couldn't, I just put you in a bad spot. First, as long as you were dating her, you wouldn't even look my way, would you? I'm not that kind of unreasonable person, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's okay. It was worth holding out. Because I always listened to your stories, I thought you would call me that night. And that's why we're here now, and you're only looking at me like this. Maybe just a little. You've been able to overwrite your girlfriend's memory? I wonder how much of me is inside you now, Katsuhiko.
Yeah, you're pretty well in there.
Oh, really? Is that so?
Yup.
I'm glad. Well then, let's get into the shower.
Go ahead, enjoy.
I was saying we'll shower together. You promised just before, right?
You were serious? I thought it was just a joke.
Fine, then I'll go first.
Okay. Lying beside me, Hayari began softly breathing her adorable sleeping breath. That's right. Put on that happy face. Did I wake you?
Katsuhiko, you're so naughty. I can't do such a thing.
What kind of dream are you having?
Oh, well, okay then. But just this once.
And it keeps on going. By the course of events, the relationship started out with a sense of responsibility. However, now I've actually come to really like her. About the same as my previous girlfriend. Or possibly even more than my previous girlfriend. I ought to tell her properly.
Wow, Katsuhiko, I love your cooking.
It's good?
It's so delicious. This is the thing I look forward to staying over.
Seriously?
Of course I'm joking. I just want to be with you a little longer.
I see.
So then what are we doing today? We're running out of toilet paper, so we'll need to go shopping.
While
we're out, let's go eat somewhere.
Are you intending to stay over tonight, too?
Huh? It's okay, right?
Yeah, no, it's fine. By the way, Hayari.
Yeah? What?
There's something I want to talk about, or more than talk. I want to discuss.
Oh, I know.
Huh? You know?
Yeah, you and we already have like a telepathic understanding. So, you mean to ask if I want to have Western food for lunch?
That's not it.
Well then, it's a little bit far, but there's a supermarket having a sale where you want to go?
That's not it at all. You're not the slightest bit close. None of those things. This.
A key?
Yes, it's a key for this place. Go ahead and take it.
So, that means...
Why don't we live together?
Is that okay?
Yeah!
Really?
I wouldn't lie about such a thing. After my girlfriend dumped me, we somehow started a relationship. But I really like you, Hayari. So I'm saying that I want to spend much more time with you. I really thought that I should propose to you, but I still feel some trauma. So how about starting out living together?
I'm so glad. Actually, I've really felt anxious.
Huh?
Because I came in when you were in a weakened state, Katsuhiko. I wondered if I didn't cause you trouble. But it was a chance I finally got and I didn't want to let it go. I'm glad that you started liking me too, Katsuhiko.
Hayari. And then her mouth turned to a grin.
Well, alright, then it's decided. We are canceling all our plans for today.
Huh?
I want to take it easy today and stay here. Do you mind?
Yeah, well, all right then.
Then let's get ourselves back into bed.
Wait, we only just got up.
No, I can't wait. I want us to have some bedroom fun.
All right, there's no need to rush.
Well, it's all your fault, you know.
Oh, so it's my fault, is it?
It is. It is.
Well, I guess that can't be helped.
I'm feeling really good now, so I'll give you plenty of service. Hey, Katsuhiko,
What is it?
I love you.
I love you too. And so I spent the rest of the day stuck to Hayari, who just wanted to do nothing. And by that, it was a really happy holiday. Not long before, I couldn't have imagined this future. But now I think I want these days to continue on and on.